News, views, voices of the global Indian community. India abroad.
At the Jewish Film Festival in Palo Alto, California, Call Me Dancer lit up the screen with its heartfelt narrative, drawing widespread appreciation from an enthusiastic audience. This compelling documentary follows the journey of an underprivileged Mumbai street dancer named Manish Chauhan, whose determination propels him towards global ballet fame. Mentored by an uncompromising Israeli teacher, Manish's story unfolds with grit, resilience, and artistic passion, bridging cultures and inspiring hope. The film captivated attendees with its portrayal of talent, perseverance, and cross cultural connection, resonating deeply at this celebrated festival of stories.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for coming and watch. It's late today. I think late night, but you still come so many people and watching. So I feel very grateful, and I will. I'm gonna also perform after this. So please don't go away after the movie. And then we're gonna have a Q&A, so you can ask whatever you like to ask. So thank you so much, and please enjoy the show.
Yehuda is a very transparent human being. You can see his passion for his dance.
I've learned all these different international dance styles, but in my heart, I will always be an Indian artist. Please welcome Leslie and Manish. I'm just going to say a couple words right now. I'm Leslie Shampaine. Thank you again for coming. Just to say a few words right now, so I'm just going to introduce how I came to this story. I was a professional ballet dancer, and I had seen Yehuda dance in Israel when I was a young girl because I lived in Israel in my teenage ballet dancer, and I actually took classes in San Francisco with him, but he didn't know me. I was in the Los Angeles Ballet, and I would come up to visit my girlfriends here. And then, but we really didn't know each other. And then fast forward many years, and I finished my career, and I met Yehuda in New York. He was teaching at Yigal Perry's studio, and I started taking classes with him, and we became fast friends. And fast forward, he went to Israel, and I went to visit him there with my husband and my kids. And I saw him, he was almost 70, and he was yelling at all these little ballet dancers, those 10-year-old girls who were just hobby dancers. And he was yelling at them, and they were crying. And I was like, what are you doing? Why are you yelling at these girls? They're not going to be professional dancers. And he was just frustrated. I think he'd been sidelined. He was almost 70. And my husband and I thought, okay, he's going to get fired, and he's going to end up in a senior home in Israel. And we were right that he got fired, as you saw in the beginning of the film, but then he wasn't ready to stop, and India called. And it was, as he would say, it wasn't on his bucket list. He never had any plans to go to India. But India opened her arms to him.
To ask the audience a question. How many of you, I want a show of hands, how many of you have ever danced? Fabulous. That is really wonderful to see that there is a discerning audience here. So,
So right now I'm dancing with Play Dance, Contemporary Dance Company, professionally now. It's my 4th season, 4 years with them, dancing. And I believe now, still girls dance better than men.
no,
Honestly,
no. You haven't seen enough dance.
allow like the girls to go and train for such a long period of a time.
Mm-hmm.
So in his classes, there were more men than the girls.
Interesting.
Yeah, in that way. And he tried to find more girls so we can do even partnering and everything. But the parents don't let the girls stay for that long outside. I remember that I used to tell my friend I'm do ballet, and they're like, ballet? Like, especially my break dancer friends. And they're like, oh, you're going to do like this. I'm like, no, it's a really cool thing. You don't know, you jump, turns and all.
It took 5 years to film this. And we were constantly following him. We had a fantastic team in India, so obviously I couldn't be there all the time. And but Manish and I were always in contact. And I thought that my co-director Pip and we thought we had an ending, and we had tickets to go back to India in March of 2020. And what happened in March of 2020? You know, you don't know the ending, and you don't know where it's going, and we had already started editing, and then Manish got the performance at the Kennedy Center. So of course then I knew it was going to be a good ending. But I'm an optimistic person, so
And like in the late 70s, early 80s, there was a Yehuda that came to school to teach us dance, and he was Israeli. And I'm just curious if you think it might have been him.
That was Yehuda.
Wow. It's wild.
So one of our friends, he is Jewish, and he is very much involved in the activities of these organizing film festivals. So he invited us for this one. And since we are from Mumbai, he thought we would connect, and it was really a great connection.
Dancing is also a career. उससे भी ज़्यादा एक डांस के लिए कितना डिफिकल्ट रहता है Educate first, educate other activities is not important for our future.
Good job. How long does it take to heal from the surgery? A year. Yeah, fortunately, yeah. At least you're young. You're right New York.
I think you should be a movie star.
That's your next phase.
Do you think he should have taken up the role of the movie star?
Yeah, I do. I think it spoke a lot that he really wanted to dance.
Well, that he wanted to dance.
Yeah,
He followed his passion, but he could have been a great little movie star.
Well, it's not too late.
What's the name of the other Indian actor that's so popular that was in that Bollywood movie?
Oh,
and he had the girlfriend.
Slumdog
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, and he's got a
My favorite character was the grandmother.
The grandmother said, follow your passion, I'll talk to your father.
Were you surprised though that he said that?
She was a wise lady. I wasn't surprised. I said, she's going to say that. I thought to myself.
And so you think it was a wise decision?
Oh, yeah.
I think he's doing, you know, instead of thinking about money, she's saying, you know, she said to him, follow your passion, follow what.
Very few make it.
If your daughter said,
yeah, she wanted to go into acting, I go, oi, oi, oi.
This and you know, this just compresses 5 years. What kept you going? What kept you, wanting to do it? Is it sort of like, this fire that you can't extinguish, or is there something that you do to add to the fire?
First of all, when I danced, first time when I danced it made me just happy. That's the only thing.
Did you have?
It made me happy. Nothing more than that. It's not like I can't live without dancing or something like that. It just made me happy. And that was enough in the beginning, but afterwards somehow I even left sometime dancing, but I got pulled back again. I met people who inspired me. They took me to another level. I met Yehuda, then I met my sponsor, Mariam Ram. Then I always met someone who always pushed me. And then the movie also started happening. So there was also a time where I thought that I'm done after the soldier injury. Right. But the movie was happening. And I was like, Manish, it's going to be not now Call Me Dancer, there was a dancer.
Right.
So